Mm. Welcome back, ladies and germs. My bad for not getting into the intro sooner. Sliding back into some Ark. Gonna continue crafting that base that we were working on there. As well as Zatoichi is gonna be hopping in with us too. So once we get him in here, we'll start things up. Zatoichi, are you out there, bro? Here. I'll do this for now. Hop in here until he figures his thing out. Oh. Okay, gotcha. Good day, sir. How's it going? Oh my god, I can hear you so much clearer on this chat than the fucking No Man's Sky chat. Game chats, they're great. I do like them, but they're so distant sounding. And I say that because, yeah, I say that because Sledders is the same way, man. When people do the push to talk and talk to me, I have to stop my sled to hear them because it's just so echoey and faint and yeah. So I'm gonna have to go back to the main menu. I was impatient and just jumped into my own single player. I gotta turn it to multiplayer. Also, there's 3 small mods that I downloaded mainly because if in a few days or week or whatever we do decide to go to a server, these 3 mods are mostly every server runs them. So I figured I'd download them and at least then you can get some use to them. And then there's the weed plant mod, which is also a small one that kind of wanted to smoke the nip nip in game, you know? And it's cool because you go through the whole process. And it's just a role playing thing. There's nothing else outside of that, but it goes right through from seed to the harvest to the drying to the cutting it with scissors to the rolling it to the grinding it to the rolling it, and then you smoke it, and fucking almost like a Bob Marley music comes on, and then there's weed leaves that just kind of like you're quote unquote hallucinating weed leaves flying around your head. It's just something that I downloaded one day when I was playing back last year, and I was like, I want to try this. I thought it was funny. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna get you to go into the mod list first. And we'll get those 3 mods downloaded. Like I said, they'll take like 15 seconds each. Oh man, the Arc main menu music is so obnoxious. Nice aura, but loud as fuck. I like that Durlar jumped in with me, but I don't like that he was there for like 3 minutes and pieced out. Feels like I waited for nothing. Okay, so are you in the mod list? Sorry. Yeah. If you go into literally on the main page, join game, create, and then mod list. And then top right has your search, and we'll do it very easily that way. Oh yeah, you got to go through your character makeup too, don't you? Okay. Okay. No, joining in with me, here's where that gets complicated. Joining in with me, it's going to force you to start a new character unless, or even if you did upload your character to an obelisk. Yeah, it's really complicated. It's not as simple as No Man's Sky where your character goes from galaxy to galaxy. So your save character, you know, those big fucking green and red obelisk things that are like floating in the sky that I went to once, like just massive futuristic structure. Anyways, what you do is you go there and you load your character into that, and then you load into my game, and then we take you to the obelisk so you can download your character. But it'll be as quick as however long it took you to make your character last time. And I'm patient, man. I'll wait. Okay, so top right, there's a search bar. We're going to search alien, and that'll pull up like 5 or 6 mods, and you're looking for the alien plant one. You go into it, and then you'll have to press square to install. And I only took the 3 small ones. There's going to potentially be other ones if we download or go into a server. I'm going to scout on Facebook for a good server that doesn't have a lot of mods because it just makes it easier to get in and out of. Yep, and one of them is Alien Plant. It should have like a green and purple or green and pinkish looking bud on it. So then you go into that, and then top right, it should say square for install. And that should only take, like I said, 30 to 40 seconds. Should. It's only a small one. Some of them that people run, man, are like 300 megs and 1.4 gigs, and they take 10 to 15 to 20 minutes because the game doesn't use, for whatever reason, the same bandwidth that if you were to download a video. It's weird. It's really weird. I know on my PC, if I was to download like 1.4 gigs, you might take 2 minutes with high speed, like fiber optic internet, like high speed internet. Yeah. But for some reason, this mod list, it's crazy how long it takes. I downloaded, I thought the server was going to be cool because they've downloaded a bunch of different dragon mods. And I haven't played with a bunch of different dragon mods because the game had a dragon in it already, and I was content with that. So I went and downloaded I got into their Discord and I introduced myself and whatnot. I downloaded all their mods. It took me 2 hours to download all their fucking mods. I was like, oh my god, I just want to play the game, and I didn't even join their fucking server. I said no. I didn't realize it was going to take that long. Okay, so then you type in the same search, awesome. And then you're looking for the awesome spyglass. And then I got a CS. Okay, what is that called? No, we're gonna type in cryo, I think. Why didn't that work? Okay. Is that one done, is it? Okay, so you're going to type in super space cryo, CRYO, and 1 should come up for that. Okay, now to get them active, because for whatever reason the game doesn't automatically clue in that you downloaded and activated them. Go to create or resume game. R1 over to mod settings. R2 over to available mods. Click each one individually, and then along the bottom it says activate mod. So you click one, activate mod. Click the next, activate mod. And when that's done, hit R1 one more time over to game rules, and along the bottom you see save settings. Did I lose you at a second? You got them all activated? Okay. Now you go back to the main screen again after you save settings. And you go to join game. And then R1 over to the non-dedicated, and give me a minute to get loaded in. And you might have to refresh along the bottom. If it says show PlayStation only along the bottom and it's ticked off, untick that, because then for whatever reason it won't show me, even though we're both on PlayStation. And then refresh, and along the top search for Dragon's Child 666. It should give you, hopefully. Pull up my server. It's been so long. Go to non-dedicated. Top right, click on search, and it'll be easier. And just type in Dragon's Child 666. Along the bottom of it, there's a PlayStation only tab. Is that ticked off? Untick it. And then refresh. Or search again if you have to. What else is ticked off along the bottom? Okay, untick that. That might... Because you shouldn't have anything favorited at your stage. You haven't been into anybody else's... Yeah, so they... Yeah. Still nothing. Oh, man. Arc server name, Dragon's Child 666, yeah. You got it all spelled right? DRAGONS CH with a capital C, CHILD 666, no spaces, no hyphens, nothing like that? Okay, give me a minute. I'm going to bounce back to the main menu myself. It could just be the game. The game, fucking multiplayer in this game is messed up, man. Honestly. It's can be one of the glitchiest fucking games ever. And then other times it can be absolutely smooth. Which is weird because nobody plays non-dedicated for the most part, other than to build your stuff and then take it to the servers with a template gun. Because non-dedicated essentially can be, if you wanted to be, set up so easy that the game is pointless. And it's only... You can only go to my lobby if I'm online. Whereas a server is live 24/7. Anyways, if you would like to attempt to try to look for it again, you might have to back out to the main menu because you were in the join before I created the server, so it might have to refresh all of the servers. I don't fucking... The game is stupid like that, man, honestly. I got a good buddy of mine, Death Before Decaf. Him and I played this game for a long time, and the amount of issues over the 8 or 9 or 10 months that we played it together, man. Not always. Just me and him we played games together since essentially COVID started. And all of the games we played together, if we run into glitches, we talk each other through what we've done to try to fix it and what we might be able to do to fix what we're in. And we figure out a lot of glitches, man, without having to restart the game, because every time you restart the game on a PlayStation, you got to shut the stream down and restart it. So it kind of really sucks if you got to restart your stream. But working through the glitches, every time you work through it, it almost like it works faster. So is it forcing you to look through the list again? On non-dedicated? I'm going to go back to the main menu one more time and see if I've got settings fucking set up that, for whatever reason, like I said, the game is messed. Official arcs, mod settings, game rules. Uh, hold on here. Along the bottom, is there a private match option? Because I just ticked private match this time, just to see. Like when you're in the non-dedicated, along the bottom there's a list of options. Oh, invite friends. Select player. Do that! I didn't realize, I was sitting here, hit the fucking pause button so many times, I didn't realize, because me and Death had a damn pat where it was just, you know what I mean? It is joining? Excellent. I'll know because it'll tell you to make a new character if it does. Okay, survive. Capital S. Told you I'd figure something out. I didn't know that option was there because, like I said, he found me. We called it Double D's because his name is Death Before Decaf, and I'm the Dragon's Child. And we were literally designing a storefront, and then he stopped playing. 1,800 hours into construction and breeding dino. I had, no joke, man, I easily had about 3,000 dinos. And most of them were very badass, OP, fucking take them into a boss battle and let's go. Cool fucking colors. Excellent. One more step closer. Nip, nip. All right, dog. I'll open the door for like... Never saw a fat dog move so fast. I'll open the door for like 10 or 15 minutes, man, but it's starting to get late, and if you guys start barking, I'm going to bark at you. All you want. Here, look, I'll even fill your bowls before you go out, so that way you see it's done. Winking at me, dog. Oh, you're going to get paid in a few days. Your bin's going to be empty a few days after payday. Man, I live in a great spot in town because it's very, very handy to everything. But they tore down an abandoned bar and put in a Popeyes. It's a chicken place. Anyway, in doing so, I'm assuming inside the bar was a lot of fucking mice. Because the first 2 years I lived here, It's fine. And then 2 years ago, they decided to demolish the bar. And every fucking winter, the last 2 winters actually, but yep, the last 2 winters, the amount of fucking snap from a mousetrap is fucking retarded with mice right now. And I think they're all gone because the weather's warm, the back door's been wide open, I haven't heard snap in a while. Man, what a nuisance. Before destroying the bar, a pest control should have went in to investigate. Ah! I turned around and you were there. You look taller than me. Oh yeah, you're definitely taller than I am. Oh, hold on a second here. Hold to recruit. Recruit the tribe of dragon. In one of your options somewhere, it should, I think, if you press circle, the option where there's, nope, you're in it. Cool. Never mind. Talking to myself. Can you, okay, you should be able to access this storage box then. Okay, there you go. Clothes are there. I don't have everything, but take what you need. Keep in mind, most of this place is warm, so don't go taking stuff like armor. Take stuff like cloth or, I got no polymer yet for this stuff. These are blueprints over here. Trying to keep things in an organized-ish. Now, on non-dedicated, it's not important. Except for if I was to stay in the game and you leave to put your character in a bed, because wherever you leave your character, you're going to run out of food and water if you're standing. If you're laying in bed, that almost ceases completely. Like it goes down so slow, it almost doesn't matter. So that really matters in an online server because it's 24/7. You die when you starve or get thirsty. So if you're gonna potentially go into a server with me, just get into the habit of climbing into one of the beds just to put your character to sleep and shit. Okay, so in your circle menu, it should be over in your items. You can either double press X, excuse me, or click and drag. We gotta get you. Yeah, you can have that for sure. One of the cool things, and I haven't done it yet, but in single player, because you are the admin of the server, and the admin of any server can also do this, but you can spawn in whatever you want, at whatever level you want, up to level 150. And if there are any dinos that you'd like to see before, just let me know and I can spawn it in. But we've got T-Rexes, we've got dragons, I've got a lot of stuff that I found from actual grinding. So it's not like cheater shit. I think everything that I've got out for the most part. About half, I guess. Half of what I got out is found here, and half of what I got out was found in the obelisk that's used for transferring. Which there are 3 on every map, and that's those big, you can usually see them from everywhere. You good? You get dressed? Okay, so you gotta take whatever, when you press circle, take whatever item it is, and if it's something for your chest, put it in your chest slot. Were you dragging it over to your character? That's my bad. I could have been a little bit more clear. That's alright. Just so you know, I think they're chitin pants, are they not? They may overheat you quick in certain areas. You gotta keep an eye on the bottom right. It'll tell you if you're hot or cold. If you need other pants, let me know. I can make you something or find something. There, let me see this for a second. Okay. Where are you at? Okay, give me 2 seconds here. Those pants you'll overheat in. Craft. Inventory. So I'm going to drop stuff down here in front of us. You'll be able to pick it up with triangle or square. All these packages. You got to look at them and it'll prompt you triangle for one, square for all. But you got to physically look down at them, kind of thing. There you go. So that's everything that you don't have. That's your boots, your wrist guards / gloves, your hat, and I would change into those pants because they will be better for the weather that we're in. It does get a little cold, but it doesn't stay cold long enough to die. Whereas the heat, we can die quicker from the heat. Do believe. Nope. Okay. In the fridge, there is plenty of meat. The cooked meat looks like steaks or fish fillet cooked kind of thing. Then there's also meat jerky, looks like actual jerky kind of thing. The meat does a pretty decent job at keeping you sustained. The jerky does a better job. Currently, I'm carrying 50 pieces of meat, and at the rate that we lose food, or I guess the rate that we starve, 50 is more than I need for today's journey. All of those all of those slots along the bottom, I designate to specific tools for the most time, unless I'm building. I would give you all of the tools because I can, but that defeats the point of you being able to get experience and leveling up. In your circle menu, all of your stats right there have up arrows. As you level up, you can select which ones you want to do. Being where we're at on single player, I've got my weight at 455 max right now. I'm not getting any more experience or anything like that because level 95 is max for single player. So I've got my weight set at 455. I wish it was a little bit higher because of what I like to carry on myself at all times, but 455 is not terrible. Health is 273. Stamina is 509. You need more stamina than you think, because when you start to run and you stop and you've got to sit there until you catch your breath again, it sucks. So having a lot of stamina is pretty decent. Your stamina, I think, is right now is like at 100 maybe, or thereabouts. Because I'm comfortable with the game, I've got a low melee damage. I'm only at 140. And I took my crafting skill and boosted it way up, because crafting, to me, if I can craft anything, if it's got, say, a 25% damage, when I craft it, because I'm at 260%, I'm going to do 25, so 260% of 25 is what it's going to base at, and it might randomly add another 25% on top of that. So 25% damage turns into 120% damage really fast, because I can craft that stuff. So I can craft better weapons with my low melee. Stuff like that to keep in mind. The game works like that. So in here, this is a crafting station. Both looks kind of cool because, man, you are a fucking giant. Just saying. I love it. I was gonna go super tall like that, but I cut it back to a almost. I'm still kind of tall, but I look fucking puny compared to you. Goddamn. Anyways, there's a couple of things that you can craft in here. This here's another crafting bench over here. Stuff that you'll learn as you level up. Not super important to memorize what's crafted where right now. This other item out here on the balcony is another crafting item. So this beach, both sides, for the most part, you're safe. I'm assuming you ventured up somewhere you weren't supposed to. If you got attacked and whatever by a beast on the ground and you got shit scared out of you, you weren't supposed to be there. Not yet. I'm also, just one second here. I'm going to give you Just in case you want to construct something and deconstruct. Deconstruction is sometimes the biggest thing because you know how you place something and it doesn't snap where you wanted it to because it moved? Happens a lot. So I just gave you, if something happens, you can remove it. This is our nip drying hut. It's not fully set up yet, but I've got it started. I added some more texture to everything. Got so the berries for all the vegan sources, fruits, berries there, meat there, kind of thing. These are also, this crafts your metal or forges your metal. So you put raw material in here and you get metal ingots, a crafting material. Actually, I say a crafting material, but metal in itself is also crafting. I removed the floor here, so it's actually in the water now. Yep. Change the floor pattern on here to make it look nicer. Experimenting, man. Yeah, for the most part, though, I would worry about a little bit of health, a little bit of stamina, and a little bit of weight until you start leveling up higher and then get into melee. Collecting here, I can give you my whip that I'm using. Oh, it landed right beside you there. If you put that in your hotbar somewhere, I've got it as my square function, just preference because of how I had my settings for 8 or 9, 10 months, man. However long I played the game before. Mainly because it's a weapon and it's not priority compared to a tool in my eyes. Unless you go PvP. If you use the whip, it picks up resources faster. More resources. I don't know if that equates to more experience faster. I have not tested that. If you get overweighted, ditch stuff on the ground. It's okay. We got lots. There's lots of berries. The berries take a while to rot out or get eaten by the herbivores. Same as meat. If you want, actually, what do we got here? Okay, there. Look at that. Yeah, look at that and hold circle. And then at the top, at 1 o'clock, there's a note with a 1. If hit R2 in that direction, yeah, you're going to move. But now if you look at it, it says that it's following you. So everywhere you walk, that dinosaur is going to follow you now. I'm going to set it at behavior and attack your target. Okay, it's going to follow you at a medium distance. This is another, so if you look at it and hold triangle, it's another set of options. A big set of options. So I went into behavior, which is the dino with the brain looking spiral. And then in there you can change a bunch of other things, including mating, attack distance, stuff like that. So I was just making sure that it's not going to be too far or too close, because while you're collecting, it can be in your way. But if you run out of space in your inventory, it's got 635 pounds of weight you can dump into that, so it's not a waste of collecting. And if you want to ride it, press triangle to get on it, to get off it. L3 is run for both you and an animal. Here, I can recraft one of these. That's a spyglass. That will allow you to put... If you take and look through that, you can look at dinos. It's a little contrary because it zooms in too much as far as I'm concerned. But when you look at dinos, it shows what level they are and if it's a male or female. You can have a really nice fucking pick. That's going to gather stone and flint really fast for you. So if you're going to use that on rocks, keep your dino handy. And watch your weight on the right hand side, because when it goes yellow you can still walk. As soon as it starts flashing red, you might be able to walk at a snail's pace, maybe not, but you do get encumbered and you can't move if you take on too much weight. So far, everything I've given you, I would personally keep in a hot bar so you can quickly swap between them. So it's literally left, up, right, down, and then everything else, the square, triangle, circle, X, left, right, on your right hand side of that, you have to hold L1 to get to those hotbar slots. And it just saves you from having to go into your inventory and equipping every time, because it's literally just, if I want my pick, I press left. If I want my axe, I press up. If I want my pike, I press right. If I want my bow, I press down. Ease of use kind of thing. What else do I have that you can have right off the rip? Like I said, I don't want to start you. I want to set you up a little bit so you don't just fucking die. But I don't want to give you the game at the same time. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can definitely have that. That's a blueprint. Is that a blueprint I gave you? No, that's the actual hatchet. Okay. This is going to allow you to focus on other stuff versus... Where are you here? Here. What do we got? So your pickaxe is for stone, your axe is for wood. Now they do both go back and forth. So if you use your axe on wood or trees, you're going to gain lots of wood and a little bit of thatch. But if you take your pickaxe out and use that on wood, you're going to gain a lot of thatch and a little bit of wood. And it works on stone the same way, because it's a metal pick. When you're picking rocks, you're going to get flint more than stone, but if you use axe on rock, you're going to get stone more than flint. Game's kind of cool like that. You need a weapon, a pokey weapon. I don't have another pokey weapon, I don't think. Pike. Can I craft a pike? Yes, I can. Okay. Apparently my dog was hungry because he's eating. Oh, I gotta craft it at the smithy, I bet. Damn it. Yes, sir, there it is. So because I gotta craft it at the smithy, if it breaks, you have to repair it at the smithy. Some stuff you can repair right in your pocket, some stuff you gotta do at one of the building terminals. Here you go. This one here is a stabby pokey. That is what you poke shit with. If something's attacking you, you pull that out and you hold R2 until the fucker's dead. And from here, man, all I can say is explore. If you get attacked, this guy here is on attack mode. So it's not on aggressive, because if it goes on aggressive, it'll take off after everything you walk next to. I'm going to grab this obelisk, or spire, since it's down. So I've got it on if you're attacked. So literally guard dog. Something comes after you, then it's going to attack for you. So it should help you from dying. If not, everything that's in your pockets will be on your body. So, and you do have a death icon that shows up. Don't wander up the beach too far this way, because it turns into a river and you don't want to go there. This beach here, and then if you were to walk all along that over here on the other side, you're safe. When you start venturing into the woods, keep in mind that's where raptors, T-Rexes, shit like that's going to be. Rivers are going to be home to gators and that kind of shit. Piranhas are everywhere. Everywhere. Deep water has megalodons, kind of thing. I don't know if Spinosaurus is in this map, because I brought this from another map. Right? I'm just running over here to this obelisk. Every time I see one, I run to them, and I got a base in between two of them. Or not obelisk, loot drop. I got a base in between two of them because they give wicked shit. And a lot of our gear comes from these. What the fuck are y'all going after? Oh, you're going after a turtle? Why? What does the turtle do to you, motherfucker? Well, I wasn't gonna kill the turtle, but the turtle started attacking me in the end. I was trying to kill these saber-toothed fish that were killing it. I was trying to be nice to it. Look at all the fish meat I got, though. Oh man, that's a big fish. Holy shit. Don't come in the water with me. I'm battling. Actually, if you want to, but chances are you might die. We can get exactly 1 kilometer away from each other, which is a very large distance, given that it's a kilometer and all you can do is walk or fly if you got flyers. Where's your dino, man? Okay, so here's something cool. If you hit circle and go to the Dino Footprint Plus, in that list, look for the Tech Raptor, and then the little GPS thing, looking thing next to the star, if you click that, it'll track where he's at. Did you catch all that, or did I slow down a little bit? Did you track him? Okay, so when you're at circle, your main menu here, along the very top, there's a dino footprint. Got it? Now don't keep whistling, because if you accidentally hit whistle all the dinos are going to keep coming. He's not going to come from this far. But you got him tracked, do you, or no? Okay, so hit circle. Along the very top, there's a dino footprint tracking panel. Scroll to where it says Tech Raptor, level 78. Now there's a little, right next to the star, there's a little GPS ping looking thing. Press that, and when you come back out of the screen, it'll show a little circle-ish with a footprint where he's at. When you click the footprint, what is your filter across the top with all tames, groups kind of thing when you're in that tracking list? Because there's filter type and then dino group, and filter type should be all tames. So when you click tracking panel, the little dino footprint, what's it doing right there? In that tracking, in that tracking list, is there any dinos in there? Okay. Under where it says tracking list, there's small print, it says filter type. Does that say all tames? Okay, and on the right hand side, dino group says all groups. Oh, fucker. If you want to run to base, it'll be safe. Otherwise, he's gonna circle us and fucking attack constantly. motherfucker. He's gonna swoop and keep eating whatever's in your pocket. They're cocksucker birds, man. All kinds of fuck right off, bird. Die, motherfucker. I hate them. Oh man, do I ever hate them. Holy shit, I am stacked with fish from all. I'm gonna go light a fire. Cook us some food. We will never run out of food, that's for sure. So all these bushes, actually, that's what the whip's for. If you whip bushes, it'll pull up fiber. If you whip the, not only will it pull up fiber, it'll pull up, all the berries. Saying you're injured? Oh, that's because of the bird. How's your food doing? How's your water doing? You gotta monitor. You gotta monitor that, especially early levels, because you will dehydrate and starve to death fast. Just things to keep in mind. I'm not gonna sit here and run around super far because I don't want you to get stressed out over the game. Easy to die in this game compared to No Man's Sky, bro. Very easy. Everything is out to kill you, except for vegans. There we go. So if you do stuff like go out and around the wall, like I did a few minutes ago, chances are you went around the wall, and because he wasn't tight enough to you, he didn't go around the wall and he got stuck on the wall. Every dino can swim, except for some of the obvious, like Brontosaurus, I don't think is gonna swim, kind of shit. So, are you having to go into your inventory and equip everything? So if you pull up your inventory and all, like your pickaxe, all of those weapons and tools, click and drag it down to the hotbar along the bottom. Organize something that you're going to favor. Whatever order works for you. I personally go pick, then the axe, then the pike, and then several other items that you get as you get upgrade them, and it's because that's the order you craft them in. So I've literally got pick, axe, pike, bow, whip. And it just makes it so that way when you want something, you don't have to pull up your inventory and go, because if you get into a battle with a dino, how much of a pain in the ass is it going to be to go from your pick to your pike if you got to go into your inventory to grab it? That's all. Oh, dog, don't bark, man. You're pushing it. It's 20 after 10. It's almost silent hours. I try to be respectful like that. At 11 o'clock at night, if you've got dogs out and they're barking, don't leave them out and be ignorant. If they're barking, bring them in. Just be polite, bring them in. And it's a nuisance law. You're going to get a warning your first time. Probably a warning your second time. But if it's a repeat offense, you can get fined for it. And I'd rather not. I'd just rather not, that's all. I threaten to beat them up all the time, and I never do. Well, I wrestle with them, but I never do. So what you got out now, that's to harvest. Yeah, I was going to say, that's going to harvest all your berries, all your fiber. Fiber's your crafting. Berries are for the berry bin over here. All I can say is do whatever you want to do for harvesting is the easiest way, low level, without dying, to level up. And then as you gain experience, the little diamond symbol in the bottom right hand, if that's flashing yellow, you've got skill points you can burn. So pull up your menu and then add, like I said, where you're going to be scavenging for the next little while, I would focus on a little bit of weight, a little bit of health, until you get up to like level 30 and 40, and then that's when you can start to focus on melee and stamina. Actually, no. Stamina and weight. A little bit of food, a little bit of water, stamina and weight, until you're like level 30 or 40. Food and water because it takes longer to starve. I've got my food because of the level that I'm at. Right now my food's at 162 and my water's at 170, so they're pretty equal. My health's at 273, my melee's at 140, but that's because I'm focusing on building. If we were going into PvP, I'd be focusing on health, stamina, and melee. A little bit of weight, because you can always rely on your dinos for weight. Food and water is not really important because you just got to keep enough food on you to stay alive. And I think, if I look at this guy here, yeah, he's got a melee of almost 900% and he's got 2,000 health. He's not amazing, but he's definitely, and he's got an ascendant saddle, so he's got wicked defense. So that blue colored saddle, when you look at, if you hit square on an animal, it pulls up their inventory versus circle pulls up yours. So he's got a saddle on him, it's ascendant. They've got stats that they can level up as well. Right now, he's halfway through his experience bar. As you sit around doing nothing, you gain like 0.1% per like 5 seconds of experience. So very, very, very slow accumulation, but you gain experience just for being in the game. I'm gonna empty out my inventory into some of these bins. Ah, yeah, did you grab a stack of food? Ah, yeah, that is they fucking suck, just saying. They really fucking suck. I hate them. It's alright. Like I said, we will not run out of food with the amount of food that's in that fridge and the amount of food I've got cooking over here. You're good. There's 22 fish fillets cooked with 40, 58 more to cook. And then in this bin here with all of the meat for the dinos, there's estimated 400 or 500 pieces of meat that if we needed to, we can steal it from the dinos and cook. We're good for food. Don't be, if you gotta take a big stack of food again from in there, go for it. Okay. To take an entire stack of something, there is a PlayStation Quick Swap. You hold X on the stack and press R2, and the entire stack will hop from that inventory to yours. And it goes the other way as well. But you hold X, yeah, you hold X and then hit R2, and it'll pull the entire stack out. Goes with any kind of item. Because when I first started playing the game and I had a stack of 50, you better believe I was fucking new game, noob, and then one piece at a time really sucks when you got 50 of them, or 100, or you're emptying your inventory and you got 300 items to empty. This map's not too bad, but other maps at night is even worse to walk around because they're not as lit by the moon because of certain weather. So even beaches tend to be darker. And seeing some of the creatures, dinos, bears, wolves, whatever, hyenodons. Yeah, they sneak up on you pretty quick. The best thing you can do with audio is, because the game itself in general is very quiet, I would adjust me down low and the game up high. So that way you can hear stuff coming at you, because you will. They all make different noises, and try to familiarize yourself with the different creature noises. It helps. I'm sure you noticed that everything around us has a different noise. If you look at it, and it'll help you do that too. But getting attacked, man, from a raptor, if you don't know the sound that it makes before it starts attacking, you're unprepared. Chances are you're going to get hit once or twice. Low level, you're going to get wiped out. Higher level, you get a little bit of a fighting chance because you might be able to take 1 or 2 hits from it before you die. But low level, raptor will rip you apart fast. You got a burdock on your fucking fur, dog. How'd you get another one? Look, another one. Where you get them from? Not sure if you have those there, but it's almost like a thistle. Smaller. And they come off the bush very, very easily. They're not super pokey. But they get caught in dog's fur all the time. And then if the dog lays on your couch or your bed, it gets stuck to that instead. All gone, dogs. There. Where you keep getting them? Huh? Huh? Beat you up. Huh? I'm going to place my character into the shelter here for a minute. Lay it on a bed just so that way I don't lose water and I'm going to quickly run over to the store while you are doing your thing and learning a little bit. Don't be scared. If you die, like I said, don't be scared. Your body will. You've got a half an hour to get back to your fucking body before your items disappear forever. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to die. And wherever you die, the raptor will be there around your body. So when you walk up to your body, whatever was attacking you should be dead. Should be dead. Hopefully. back, back in like 2 minutes. I'm too nice. Fuck that guy, let's talk. Sitting there talking. Started talking. I don't even know how we got onto the topic. And fucking Nickelback and da 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 da. I was like, man. He's like, what are you doing tonight anyways? Because I'm always over there grabbing a snack and gaming. It's like, oh, nothing, man. He's like, just watching TV? I was like, yeah. Exactly. He's like, actually, speaking of that, I'm actually live right now. I gotta fucking go, dude. You have dodos following you. You whistle. Oh man. Okay. Hold circle. Hit. Hold circle and hit. Whistle stop all. You whistled follow all and everything's following you right now. Don't whistle. Okay? When you whistle for that dude to follow you, that's all you've got to do. He will follow you for as long as you tell him to. Don't whistle around camp ever. This happens a lot. You've got everything not attacking you, it's just everything's following you, and you walked around, get yourself pinched up against something. Fucking Argie's up on top of Come here, Dino. Yeah, don't just blind whistle. You gotta, so if you hold circle, all of those circle commands are whistles, and each and every one of them does something different. The only one that you really gotta concern yourself with at the moment is the music note with 1 underneath it, because that's follow 1. If you hit follow all, everything follows. That's ours. Still? Oh, that's why, because you're encumbered. You gotta shed some weight. You lifted up, what the hell? You lifted up the smithy. Oh my god. Okay, I need you, there's a box looking thing in your item, I need you to pick it up. You gotta, whatever you're doing with buttons, you gotta kinda watch what you're doing, because everything that's in here is super expensive. Oh man. Just hit circle with, gonna pull up your inventory. And then, I'm assuming you're packed with berries, everything. Okay, so along the bottom somewhere, there should be a wooden table looking thing. It's called a smithy. Okay, hit. So where it says all items, put it on structure. I think. You've got it in your inventory, bro. There's something there called a smithy. Okay. Inventory with no filters and top left, search it. Smithy. S-M-I-T-H-Y. Top left, there's a eyeglass search under the inventory. Yeah. Were you attacking anything in here? No, you attacked the smithy and you destroyed it. It says KV Crockett demolished the smithy literally when I was out. It tells you what else does that say? Okay. Oh man. What do you mean I don't have enough wood picked up, you mother... crafting. Okay, whatever is in your inventory outside of berries, if you can, drop it in this if you can reach it. If you can't reach this, drop it on the floor and I'll pick it up. L2 will drop it on the floor. That works. Yep. Ew, slinging shit. I don't want your shit. You can. I don't know why you're carrying shit in your pocket. Oh, fuck. Why did the Dimorphodon fuck off? Can I not get up through this way? Am I not leaving enough space? Oh, please don't follow me right now. I'm trying to do something else. One of our critters just fucked off somewhere. I'm just trying to get out and around the wall without having to go all the way out looking for shortcuts. No idea why, but it is way the fuck up here. Hey man, why are you here? Why did you fuck off? So what were you trying to do in here that you might need some clarification on? I might be able to help you. Okay. Throw yours down on the ground. Yep. Pull your items up. And then hover over top of it and hit L2. Now pull your items up and then with your cursor over top of the whip that's on your hotbar. Is that where it's at? Okay, over top of it, hit L2. There you go. And then over next to you over here, there is this one here, which is brand new. I need to find what I'm missing. 3 pieces of wood. And I just fixed the one that you dropped. All good, man. No, it's all good. The silk itself is hard to find. And I've got X amount of silk that I brought from the other map. I don't remember exactly where I've got to find it here, but I've got enough to fix it a couple more times. That's all. No, don't worry about that. Every time you swing something, it's gonna break. Or wear it out, actually. So eventually shit will break. All it is resources, man. Every resource we pick up is something to craft with, something to repair. Survival. Literally straight up survival. It changes everything you know about No Man's Sky significantly. And when I say a few more times, it coming up on 11 o'clock. Yes, almost midnight. If you need to shut down at any time because you're getting tired, don't let me stop you. I understand that. I understand that. There's a lot to do in this game. Yeah, absolutely. What's it looking like tomorrow? And I say that because depending on what you've got available for time, I can get into this game sooner in the day. That's all. Depending on how many hours you want to invest, that kind of thing. Yep. Yeah, I did know that, and I know you're just getting over illness, so I know how tough that can be. So, like I said, you need sleep. Fucking don't let me keep you. Yep, sounds good. For next time, I only had these out because a lot of them were babies. I'll put them away so that way We don't have to worry about accidents. You have no idea how many times I've whistled. I'm just letting you know. One of the biggest reasons you couldn't move, yes, you overweighted yourself, but you also had all of the animals around you, and when they're all around you like that, no, you do not move. That's why I started picking them up and moving them, but then you said, then I was like, wait a minute, why is there a bag here? And I thought you picked up the smithy and it was overweighting you. All good, though, all good. Yes, sir. Sounds good. And I got no appointments tomorrow, so whatever time's good for you, bro. Yep. And like I said, don't forget, practice putting yourself into one of the beds, just so that way if at some point you do think you're getting into the game, we can jump to a server and it's just muscle memory, because like I said, they are running 24/7 because everybody over there runs, like the server itself runs 24/7. So when you're standing, you will run out of food. You will run out of water. If you're in bed, that goes to, it takes weeks for you, like real time weeks, to run out of food and water. So you just walk up to a bed and you hold triangle. You motherfucking fuck. Fuck around, find out, he says. Okay, so, sorry. Walk up to one of the beds and hold triangle. One of the options, you gotta make sure that you have the bed itself. It says fast travel, drops items, hold for options. The one with the bed, top right. Lay on simple bed. And then hit R2. There you go. And then when you log out, your body's good. Even if I stay in game, your body's good. You won't run out of food. You won't run out of water. Shit like that. And the funny thing is there's a skin on that bed, and I think the skin makes the bed a little bit bigger. Shit. Yes, sir. Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah. How we going? Later. Stones. Oh, I could have given him a torch. Hello. Excuse me. Construction? Construction. Didn't get a whole lot done today. That's okay. I haven't yet. Anyways. What do we got here? Flint, stone. Ooh, chitin. Cementing paste, let's go! You stay there. Getting close. Oh, I got keratin in here somewhere too, yep. Stick that in there. Ten more, he says. 10 more. We need 60, so we need 40 more polymer. Actually. Something was chasing me over there. Looking for trilobites. Man, what are you doing? Spino. Oh. Nailed it! Two keratin? Really? Since when do fish swim on the surface of the water like that? Trilobites. Baby dodo. I'm assuming the tracking tag just hasn't disappeared yet. Pegomastics. Fucking breaking all my clothes. I heard it.
Whoa, dinosaur.
My dinosaur. What are you saying, Ian?
Yes, look nice.
Thank you, sir. There's a Spinosaurus over there. I'm running along the beach here constantly looking for trilobites to spawn in because I need the resources that they're going to give me.
I never play this game but look really nice.
Yeah, it's a fun game. It's got a lot to it. I just had Zatoichi in here playing with me for a little bit. I think he's gonna get into it. There's a lot to the game. He understands that, and he made some noob mistakes already. Fuck shit up. We got her all situated though. It's a funny learning curve. That's all. I think we're going to get into it some more tomorrow, actually, to be honest. I'm currently looking for specific items so I can craft something very specific. Suppose I can use you guys too, right? There. I need everything that you're giving me. Specifically that stuff. Don't really want to take on a trach right now. Thought so. Let's go unload. Packing meat away. Oh. Fucking kidding me? How? I'm not dealing with this right now. Fuck off. Fucking piece of shit, motherfucker. Ugh! How the fuck did it even get in here? That's what I'd like to know. It doesn't even make sense. What do you mean I don't have to go look for obsidian now? Cementing paste. Chitin, keratin, and stone. And... oh my fuck, are you kidding me, man? How? The fuck? Yeah, whatever. I'll lose the prime, not worried about that. But how the fuck did that bird come through the goddamn roof? That solid roof that's a skin. So dumb.
Gift from God.
Yeah, I'd say. Uh... Hmm. I think I'm gonna be done this for now, though. A, because stuff just got destroyed and I'm pissed off. Take me a minute to fucking rebuild, but B, it's getting late. It's almost midnight. Although, I will take this. And these. Not. Ooh, 32 plus. 32 plus. Okay, 16. 16 and 19. We're looking at more than halfway there. Getting there. But yeah, sorry Ian, I know you're just jumping back into the stream, bro, whatnot, but like I said, it's about that time. It's getting dark in the game. It's midnight here for me. Well, 1:45 midnight. I've got a bunch of inventory I gotta sort through for tomorrow. I gotta fucking build a fridge, I guess. Wherever the fuck that bin is. Right there. Thatch and wood. Might as well grab that. I think you got both. There's some thatch. There's some wood. I don't think it's enough of either. Nope. A little bit of wood. Got any stuffed away in here? Ah, stupid bird. Alright, folks, smack that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I am peace and out. Till the next time I'm on. Later.